Good evening and welcome to 60 Minutes. Tonight we interview the man on the hot seat in recent media developments. This spring, Meaursault murdered a resting Arabian on an Algerian beach with no apparent motive. His action has been highly criticized, and we have been able to get first-hand descriptions of his odd behavior prior to the incident. The Court of Algiers has granted us exclusive access to their findings and even a personal interview with Meaursault himself, and much more. Stay tuned. Good evening, Meaursault. Adam Bercz from 60 Minutes. There have been rumors amongst members of the media that you are a cold-blooded assassin. How do you respond to such allegations?
I understand that opinion, but really it's just not true. I don't have much to say except that ideas don't really matter.
Fair enough. There have been reports that you did not even show a hint of emotion towards your mother's death. How do you think this influences the jury and their opinion?
Well, quite frankly, I think the jury will base their opinion off me and what they hear from others, not me. So what I say is meaningless, whether it be you or a jury of my peers.
That's an interesting point. So is there any reason you should be acquitted?
I'm not going to provide false testimony for my worth. The world would go on without me. Men will ride to and from work. Families will attend the sun or the sea on a sunny day. And life will not stop. It's all indifferent in the end, really. So my yearning to live is irrelevant.
On our visit to Algiers, the chaplain to Meursault's counsel allowed us to speak with him for a while. It became evident to us that Meursault's behavior deeply disrupts this man and his spiritual sense of being. Let's take a look at what he said. Father, I just concluded my talk with Meursault, and it seems very clear to me that he has no interest whatsoever in his faith, or release for that matter. Have you tried persuading him to approach his situation in a different manner?
My son, many days I spend long hours in vain, trying to open his eyes to the potency of the will of God. Yet it pains me, even to the point of self-doubt, that he cannot feel the holy presence of God.
It's very unfortunate. Why do you feel self-doubt?
My entire career, life, is in service to God. It distraughts me that a person in such a manner would not believe in salvation.
What awaits Meursault in death?
Sadly, I cannot say, for God is as blind to him as he is to the light. Just acquainting with him has grieved me to the point of losing trace of the light that his holiness guides us with.
Serving as a personal witness to Meursault's everyday behavior, we contacted his neighbor Salamano for information. The following is a portion of his interview.
Armed anybody? Damn dog, get down, you mutt!
We decided to take Meursault on a stroll outside. Maybe a change of scenery would open him up a little more to us. Meursault, your behavior has obviously affected many people, including your loved ones. How do you explain all this to them?
I don't really know if I can answer that. It is a beautiful day today, though. Thank you for letting me enjoy the sun again.
Very well, sir. But let me ask you about Marie. Wasn't there a discussion between you two about getting married and having a wedding?
Yes, there was. I guess those plans aren't going through now, though.
None of this makes you feel bad for her, or maybe your friend Raymond?
It's unfortunate I can't see them as much anymore. Sometimes Maria comes to visit me. It's really nice of her, but all I want to do is make love to her on the beach again. And I felt an option in prison, you see.
Are you planning on appealing your verdict in your case?
I don't know. It's not really that important to me. I don't want to die, but I can't prevent the ultimate result.
Do you imagine anything after this life?
No, I can't imagine God saving me, much less people like Marie Raymond and Salamano.
Our trip to Algiers taught us a lot about Meaursault, but also left a lot of questions unanswered. Questions which will most likely continue to stir in the media after his execution. Why does Meaursault exactly see so little purpose, yet seems so content? Where is the line drawn between religious faith and earthly truth? Meaursault's very existence exposes holes in our society. It can be fairly said that Meaursault led an ordinary man's life on the outside, but the motivations and beliefs that his life composed of were unconventional ideas. Meaursault is much like a needle in the haystack of society, but instead of us finding him, he has found us, and to understand him, we must look inward to measure the worth of our values. His detachment from society produces tension of societal judgment, and in a way, threatens the very way humanity accepts existence. For more on this segment, visit cbs.com/60minutes. Thank you for watching. Good night.